Okay, so if we say something is squared, which x squared, that's what that would look like. Okay, x is squared. The inverse operation is taking the square root. Okay, what does the square root look like? The radical. Okay, right there. Okay, which means that for today's purposes, you could have more than one possible solution. I'll show you how that works. Okay, so going through your steps to solve. Step number one is what, Pattison? Locate the variable. Step two is what, Ocean? Yes, it is. Look at read off step two. There you go. Yeah. X squared. Yes, which is what you said. Okay. So, which is why I said yes. So good job. Step three. Noah, go ahead and give us step three. Good. And then Giselle. Step four. Yep. This week. Okay. This week. This week. Okay. You do not have to check your solutions. Okay. My suggestion is that you still do, because some of these questions will have two answers. Some of these questions, only one of the answers will work. There's no way for you to know unless you check. So if you want to play Russian roulette with your answers, that's up to you. Okay. Okay, number one. We have x squared equals 36. Okay. Step one means what? Locate the variable. Okay, the variable's on the left side. What is happening to the x? It's being squared, right? We need to isolate it. How do you isolate a number? Well, we isolate that number because we don't know what that number is yet. So we're isolating it so that we can find that. So the x is being squared. What's the inverse operation of that? To square root it. So whatever you do to one side, you're going to have to do to the other. Okay, the radical, if you want to look at it like they're canceling things out, okay, the radical and this 2 exponent are going to cancel each other out. Just leave you with x. Okay, now what is the square root of 36? 6. Okay, now this is where the two answers comes in. Positive 6 is a correct answer. What is also a correct answer? Negative 6. Okay, this sign right here is called a plus minus. It means that your answer is the positive version of that number and the negative version of that number. Good. Number 2. Locate the variable. Step 1. Variable's on the right side. What's being done to the variable? Okay, so what's the inverse operation of squaring? The square root. Good. Bring the y down. And what is the square root of 289? No, nobody? Well, eventually you'll have most of the squares up to 20 memorized. Kind of like you do your multiplication table. I don't remember you have to figure out signs. Yes. If you don't put the sign, then you're telling me it's only positive 17, which is incorrect. Okay. Okay, do number 3 and 4 on your own.
Did you watch the All-Star game this minute?
No.
Are you familiar?
Yeah, I watched with the All-Star game. I watched the last quarter and a half because that's the only good part.
How about the only good?
I mean, because nobody really plays. Like everybody just throws.
It was actually amazing.
I caught the highlights, but watching the fourth quarter is the best part.
Are you still watching?
Yeah, I just didn't watch the whole game. John Morant's a wuss for not being in the dunk contest, though. He would have been so good at it.
I know. All the dunks, literally all the dunks in that whole entire game were better than the whole dunk.
Yeah. That's why he should have been in it, but he's a wuss.
Don't think about my husband.
Your husband's a wuss. Okay, there's number 3.
I did it, Mr. Bennett.
Yeah.
It's second and X squared.
I finished. I did it.
I know, but when I slow down, this is what I did.
It needs to go in front of the number. Is that what you're asking? Yeah. Needs to go in front. You'll do stuff in the future, Jack, where that sign will come after, but not right now.
You're so.
Good, unfortunately.
Mr. Bennett.
I know, but I'm not qualified. Okay, let's look at number 5 real quick. Everybody good with 3 and 4? I know this is pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm trying to start you real simple, because solving these equations with square roots is really not something that you will be tested over until Algebra 1, but it is a skill that you need to know to move forward. So, number 5. Okay, a squared equals 0. Step 1 means what? Locate the variable. Variable's on the left side. Okay. What's the inverse operation of a squared? You square root it. It's going to give us a equals. What's the square root of 0? 0. Is there a plus minus 0? No. Okay. So if you need to, yeah, thank you. If you need to make a note, okay, there is no plus or minus 0. Okay, so just keep that in mind as you move forward. Okay, let's look at 7 and 8. Okay, so 7 and 8, you're still going to work them the same way that you have been doing these for the last couple weeks. Okay, you just got to follow your steps. So step 1, on number 7, locate the variable. Variable's on the left side. Okay, what operations are being done to the x? Yeah, it's being squared, okay, and subtracted, exactly. Okay, so which one do we need to move first? Nope.
No, the subtraction.
Yeah, PEMDAS backwards. Okay, PEMDAS backwards. So if you would normally do parentheses and exponents first, you need to do the end of that first, which is addition or subtraction. Okay, so we will add 10 to both sides because we're trying to do what? Yeah. And we're trying to isolate this variable. 39 plus 10 is 49. Okay, then you take the square root of both sides. It's going to give us x equals plus or minus what? There you go. Okay, do number 8 on your own, please.
No, I can do this. I don't know what it is.
Okay, as soon as you're done with 8, it is up here for you to check yourself. So proud. We're just going to do a couple more. What's up? It's not something I can control, actually. I mean, oh, well, sure, but I can edit these. I just mean you're going to be tested over it, so I need to show it to you. Okay, on the back, your next torture is to please do number 9. Here, we can just circle these. Okay, you're going to do number 9. I would like for you to do number 13, 14, and then let's do 18 and 20. Okay, so those 5 out of the 12 that are on here. Not bad. 9, 13, 14, 18, 20. The 3 on number 9? Go through your process. I never claimed that.
What's your favorite class?
What's my favorite class?
Yeah. Whoever said that?
I don't know.
Wow. Which was your least favorite?
Can't say it on the recording.
Mr. Budget? It's like, no, maybe it's like, earlier I thought you said Mr. Budget.
It's not a toilet.
It's
No, it's a hose that takes place of toilet paper. It's not a toilet. I mean, it's basically like getting hosed off, but if you're bougie. Okay. Thank you for asking. It's actually healthier for you. Toilet paper can actually do some damage. You just hook it up to the hose on your toilet. You get done with your stuff. You stand up. You go. And then it's like done. If you go to hotels in Europe, they've got them. It's only awful because you're not used to it.
This class, you're laughing at that. Not a single smile left.
We had a baby bidet. Like when we brought our son home, the first 3 months we used cloth diapers because they were better for the environment. And so he'd do his business, and then because they were cloth diapers, we reused them and washed them. So we had to hose them off, and so we had a bidet. It was pretty extra, yeah. The first time my wife tried to use it, she sprayed poop all over the bathroom. Not on purpose, like not for fun.
Well, obviously not.
Not for fun.
Thought I'd clarify.
Nobody would do that for fun.
Hey,
Why are you looking at Tyson?
Wait, what? You looking at me? Wait. I'm a criminal. Wait, hold on. When did I steal
Did
it?
you just say you were a criminal?
I stole that without a second thought. I don't even know. Saying what?
He's a criminal.
Oh wow.
You said my
Oh
name.
wow.
I know, but Mr. Beto was standing. And he said,
Oh wow.
It's true. No, I assumed that he didn't. That's why I was. Okay, here's number 9. In case you need help.
I expected more from you guys. But I don't know why. Wow.
What's up? I mean, yes, but mathematically, how do you get them to cancel out? I have before. So you've never seen a negative out in front of.
Yes.
So what do you do with that?
Oh yes, I can. Brandon's making them like this.
Or memory.
You have notes.
Oh, yeah.
They were online. Oh, we didn't take notes last class.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that. I don't know. Puzzle.
Okay, there is number 9. Okay, so you can check yourself, see if you're going about this the right way. Okay, you need to be doing 9, 13, 14, 18, 20. You're going to have plenty of time to work on your homework. I have my reasons.
You just take this time. Yeah, not very good. I got to just stack back here.
On what?
The index area is how you take that.
Why do you always
I forgot the number.
5,738?
Put it in.
About to die?
No, that's wrong. That was right. No, that's put it in. Mr. Bennett, I'm being threatened. He's a criminal. I'm not.
Okay.
Decimals.
Hmm? Don't use decimals. Fractions.
Oh, Mr. Bennett. Oh, I don't know how to convert this into a fraction.
It's already a fraction.
No.
What number are you talking about? It is a fraction. You shouldn't have to convert it.
Wow.
Here, I'll do number 13. I'll get there.
Oh, Mr. Bennett, that's. Oh, I knew that. I actually knew that. That is so.
I know you knew it. Sometimes I have to. Because of stuff that was said in class.
Well, I guess I'll have to use 18 before. Yeah.
There is no 18.
Y'all's is the recording for everybody.
That means we're special.
You could say that. Okay, there's number 13.
No, we didn't do it.
Okay, for number 14, for these ones that end up with a fraction, okay, you got to start by locating your variable. It's on the left side. It's being multiplied by 4 and then squared. So I'm going to divide by 4. It's going to be x squared equals 9 over 4. No, I'm serious.
Wow.
Then you're going to take the square root. So it's going to be x equals, and when you take the square root of a fraction, okay, it's really doing this, the square root of 9 over the square root of 4. Okay, which is going to be plus or minus 3 over 2. What's the other option, Patterson? Say that one more time. I would count it right. Try and move away from the mixed fractions. Okay, but yeah, that's great too. Okay, try number 18 and 20.
I'm just ready. I don't know what you're talking about. What was talking about?
Warmer from this morning? Yeah, I think it's supposed to get up to the 40s. And I think it was in the high teens this morning. So it's going to get warmer. Means track's going to be nice and chilly. For you?
No, for them.
Oh.
I don't run. That's so nasty.
You can throw though. What?
But you're on track. So
That's
Blaze, will you really do that? Because I could use some help.
I mean,
But then come to track?
No.
Because I'm willing to sacrifice Blaze getting slapped in the face.
it hasn't. That wouldn't be the first time.
Oh. Well, now we got that on the recording.
Oh, dang it! No.
My brain's you make people run.
Okay, here's number 18.
Oh yeah.
You say it gets boring, Patterson?
No, it's pretty fun. It is very fun. It's not really. I think Reggie is going with that. And one for fun.
Bryn, if I call your dad and say that we could really use you.
I actually want to see what would happen if you do that.
Okay.
It's your great. You just go to your house and you're like, so.
Okay, there's number 18.
That's not all the you have to put it in. You have to put it all simple.
214-549-400.
Oh my god, did you just nail off my dad's number?
No, I don't think so.
That is my dad's number. That's scary.
I told you.
It's literally it's in the system. You can't escape.
Okay.
He has a whole address.
No,
Oh.
people watch this
The
stuff.
first headline.
I didn't finish the number.
Oh, okay.
You recognized it, and
Oh,
I did.
So,
the only reason I know his number is because when I went to Disneyland, I was given like this little thingy and it had his number and just in case I got lost.
What's up? Yeah.
Is that right?
oh,
Nailed it.
Thanks.
Yep. Okay, number 20. As soon as you get this one, okay, the homework is right here. You may come and grab a piece.
I guess. Can I just pass them out, guys? I'll pass them out. Pass him out, boys. Sit down.
Huh?
no, man.
Yes.
What? Hey. Go pass it out.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's a swear jar. I'm not trying to like curse anybody.
I would pay $50. I would pay $50 for everybody in this room. I don't even care. I did it myself. Why is it actually work? I want someone to show up my own address. Why? Mr. Bennett,
What?
if you pay you $14, would you get it? It is ridiculous. What?
That's weird.
I think